Hi, it's Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Tonight we are going to do a general reading. We are using the Sacred Traveler cards, and we are going to just see what message wants to come out right now. Celia said this was a good time to do a message, so here we are. So we hope everyone that joins us now or later gets the most out of this message. And please just take whatever resonates and leave the rest. As it is a general reading, it cannot be for everyone. So please just listen to your heart and take what resonates. So what is the general energy? Right now we are going into the energy of the full moon or the new moon. The new moon. Are you ready for new moon in Aquarius? So are you ready for some change? Are you ready for a little shake up in your life? Are you ready for your dreams to come true? Are you ready for, are you ready to work on those manifesting things? Are you, new moons are a great time to manifest, as, so it's always guiding us to, write down what we would like to manifest and, what we are. Hi, Alita. How are you? Thank you for the donation. How is the birth chart? We're just doing a general reading, and the first card is Discovering Truth. You stand in the light of truth. Hi, Beatrice. And we get the card of Wise Leaders. So, you are a beacon to others, and anyone that's watching this video, just know that you are a beacon to others. We are on this journey to, help and guide others. So, we are, the way showers and the light workers and the ones that are, working this journey so we can teach other people how to do exactly what we're doing right now. How are you, how have you been working on your healing? Okay. How have you been manifesting? How are, all of your dreams coming true? Yes, the chart can be very interesting. And you can do a chart, like if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, and pull that chart, pull a synastry chart and a composite chart. And it just gives you some like things to be aware of, things to look out for. Is this person a good match for me? You wouldn't think to look at it, but me and Dave have an aspect, and we are very aware of it. So like when it happens, I call him out on it right when it's happening, because it's a subconscious thing he does. But we are just going to get some general energy. We're on the card of Discovering Truth. You stand in the light of truth. The Page of Cups, which is or the Knight of Cups, which is about new action coming forward in the area of emotions. He's got flowers. Valentine's Day is coming up. Are you being in the highest vibration? As like you are in that high vibration, you're going to attract somebody else that's in the same vibration as you. So definitely make sure you're keeping yourself in that high vibration. With meditation and being very grounded and balanced. Dave and I was watching a thing today about, being grounded, and how even just walking out in the wind can like do a quick aura, cleanse, and how the waters are, and, different places of grounding, and getting your hands in the soil is definitely a way, because, we have been planting the seeds of our future. What are you wanting to manifest? It is the time of that. People are going to say, you just talked about that. How's that already in your life? And you know what? Because I planted those seeds. I've nourished it. I've thought about it. I dreamed about it. I have a clear idea of where I want to go, what I want to do. The Two of Wands is making that choice. The world's at her feet. She's dreaming of, what does she want to do? And it's about making that choice of, where do you want to go on the spiritual path? In the immediate future is the Knight of Pentacles, which, he is the only, knight that finishes the race. He is the, one that, is solid, is stable, is doing the daily work, as we feel, everyone watching would be doing the work as well. And the current environment card is the Three of Cups, which can be about, a third party energy. But in this card, for me, it always feels like, the community. and Celia has us picks different decks based on, whatever the message is. So we feel like this is saying, it's time to step up and be that wise leader your community. If you see somebody struggling, just tell them a little, something that's helped you, and just, make sure you're sharing the gifts of your journey, with others. And sometimes how others see you as the Four of Cups. And sometimes we feel like you're focused on, the Three of Cups over here, which is kind of your healing. But are you notice, in that fourth cup, that rainbow's being poured into there, and the gift is trying to be poured in. And as you share what you've learned on this journey, it's just going to open up so much more for you to learn. Like with the astrologies, opened up so much for us. And now we're into so many different other, aspects of things. It's always about, taking the time to learn something new. And sometimes we think we don't want to learn something new, or isn't this enough, or I'm learning this, and just be open to all the opportunities out there. Because we feel like, it's a definite time of leveling up and learning. Like me and Dave are, going to take the Joe Dispenza course, because we want to go to a live event, and you have to take his progressive course first. So we're doing that. We're excited to start, taking our meditation to a higher level. Are you ready to do that? Are you ready to step into, the next phase of the journey? Because we feel like it's saying with this Aquarius new moon, we're going to be moving into a new phase. And then there's the moon, which is a deep dive into, those patterns and things that have, caused you pain. We've been looking at Chiron in a different way. I was looking at Chiron, about how it affected me. And now I'm looking at Chiron as how has my Chiron that's wounded me caused me to project that in, because when something happens to you, you kind of project it. So where have I also projected that into my experience to have it projected back at me? So, just taking Chiron, me and Dave were talking like 2.0, Chiron, the next level, we get the Ten of Swords, which is about changing your thoughts, the world, which is things go somewhere different as soon as you decide to focus in a different direction. We get the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, which is about making the choice on how to see things. We get the Two of Swords as the underlying energy, which is about making the choice. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go in this journey? Sometimes, like I'm like, I don't know what our next thing is. And I've been getting some things about learning and this and that, and some messages about it. And I'm like, well, and then the Joe Dispenza stuff has come up. So it's been like a real strong thing in that. I've done Akashic Records stuff. Me and Dave are now Reiki masters. We are going in a lot of different directions, and we feel like it is the time for that to happen with everybody. Are you ready to open up your toolbox to, put some more tools in there? Because you are this wise leader. The card under that is the Wondrous Universe, which is saying everything, everything we desire is coming to us as you just continue to do the work and keep being, the beacon for all. So we are going to clean the cards up. We hope everyone is having a good evening. Yes, Celia, Celia's definitely here. She says hello and welcome everybody. And yeah, definitely, it's definitely a message about, being inspired and taking things in a new direction. Normally we're not on at this time of night, but Dave had, I was going to do something else, and then I changed it to earlier in the week, and Dave wouldn't, he's spending time with his mom. So he took her to dinner. So I told him, go ahead, I'll do a live. I'll, something different. So, yeah, she doesn't live far, so we love that. That was one of the things when I first met Dave, that he was always, take that time to spend time with his mom and take her to dinner, and like have one evening that he would always like go do like stuff for her. And I always thought that was the sweetest. So, so Miss Beatrice, how have you been? No, and you can never learn too much. Like we have learned like so much, like so much, like like I said, the Joe Dispenza stuff is like, Celia's like, this is going to like take everything just to that like next level that, he's about, that getting into the quantum field to manifest. And, so we're excited to be on that journey. So, I actually I learned about twin flame from somebody else, which I thought was my twin, but was kind of a catalyst. And I went through a lot of those first steps with that person. And then I was like at a point where I was just like, I deserve, something different than this. This is not being what I deserve. So I pulled my energy back and worked on a couple other things, went through a major upgrade period. And then previously I had wrote a list of my perfect person, my perfect mate. And I had went to Florida and I came back and I was like, I want a committed relationship. And I kept attracting people that weren't, in that non-committal thing. And it's like, there's one common thing, and it was me. And so I had to look up where was my relationship, with commitment. Because I had been married for 19 years previously. So, we worked on that. And then, but like Dave and I are like 95% alike. We are like so similar. We have so much similar wounds. Like he has something and I have some aspect of that very same subject. So like when we work on something with him and then I'll go meditate and it's like, okay, where do I have this in my energy as well? Because we tend to definitely be a mirror to each other. Oh, how has your diet changed, Miss Beatrice? I have actually given up coffee, which I never would have thought, but I would have never thought I gave up meat 30 days before that. And actually, I think I told me and Dave have talked, I've actually only had like 2 or 3 meals with actually back with normal meat. So we're definitely doing something completely different. And Dave's been super supportive of all of it for me. Yep, we did that for a while. And then now Celia's like, the other day it was like, coffee, stop the coffee. So I'm like, right now, Dave's just making me chai tea. And I'm doing, I did the vegetarian and I guess I think it was called pescatarian, my daughter says, because I still did fish and seafood, but I wasn't doing any other animals. And I definitely did feel a difference in my energy during that time, like that 30 days. That's why I only minimally reintegrated it back into my diet. But Miss Beatrice, oh yeah, like when that was it. One day it was like, okay, today. So it was like, no more 30 days, no meat. So we're like, okay, I told Dave I'm doing it. He's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm guided to it. I'm like pretty strong with it, just like with a no coffee. So it's less caffeine. I'm just drinking the chai tea. So totally changing things and just going with my guidance on it. I've been trying to get a little more sunlight in my diet. So Miss Beatrice, do you have a question? Can we get you? Hi, Corinne. How are you doing? And we had just asked Miss Beatrice about her question, so we will get her question, and then we will get you, Corinne. Thank you for donating. We always appreciate it. What is coming for the month of March? Apparently not that deck, she said. Okay. And Beatrice, you get the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And you get the garden and the gate. And you get Archangel Raphael, which is the heart chakra. So have you been working on your heart chakra? Because you know, when you open that heart chakra up, it just lets that energy flow so much. So we feel like there's something going to happen in March, because she's got, you know, the key to the gate right there around her neck. And we feel like you have the key as well. So we're going to see, but we feel like maybe something with love, because, you know, the heart chakra, you get the 6 of Cups, and then we get the Hermit, the Star, the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands, with the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So we feel like really good energy underlying with the 9 of Cups is, you know, that personal wish fulfillment. We feel like you're going through a period of leveling up, you know, really going through a maturation, going from like a younger energy to like a wiser energy, you know, with the Star and with the Hermit here. We feel like you're working on letting some stuff go, and whatever's trying to go, let it go. And we already talked about your diet. So I feel like it's saying, let that go. This is the work right now, and it will help like bring you up to that higher, you know, level. So looks super good for you, Miss Beatrice. So Corinne, can we get your question next? Thank you for donating. And after Corinne, we will get Alita. Oh, definitely it's been a point of that, like just kind of having to pull your energy back. And have you been getting any sunlight, Corinne? Because that back of the card there. So we are going to get a general for you. And you get the card of taking risk, and a lot of times for me, that's, you know, that, you know, travel of Sedona, that leveling up. So is there a spiritual place that you're interested in going, Corinne? And then you get the solitude on the bottom of the deck. So even some place that you would, you know, like to go alone. And you get the card of patience, success, and adventure. So where do you need to take a risk? Because whatever, and we feel like this is definitely like this, and this is like flying. So this is like saying, are you going somewhere, Corinne? Do you want to go somewhere? Like, we see lots of like scenery, because we have the jungle here, and then we have like tropical, and then we have Sedona, and then like on a lake or somewhere. So where are you where do you want to go? Where are you being called to? And you know, sometimes you can just say, I want to go to this place, and you don't have to have any like the control of it, and just trust and know it's going to come. Like, I was wanting to do June in Sedona, and you know what Dave just told me the other day? He says, hey, I have this conference thing that's in Vegas, 4 hours from Sedona. He said, do you want to go? I was like, I've been trying to manifest Sedona in June. So so you don't have to know how, like the how of it. Like I just said, I wanted to go, and now Dave has this opportunity through work. So that means like his airfare and where we're staying will be paid for. So that's always a great trip. So current energy, the Justice card, which is about contracts. And you get the Queen of Wands, which is about, standing in your power, that goes right back to, the boundaries card. Are you standing behind what you believe in? The Six of Swords, because the foundation is moving into calmer water. And then the Nine of Cups is the recent past, so wish fulfillment. So we feel like the energy and what's been going on for you has been overall pretty good. Like in the personal wish fulfillment area of like about you, like personal. And then the Five of Wands is headspace. Are your friends trying to set you up? Like in this card, it's the Five of Wands. Sometimes it's chaos and conflict, but in this Five of Wands is kind of, they're supporting her. We sometimes all do it in a different way, but in that Five of Wands, it's like they're lending support. And you get throat chakra, and so far we've got the seventh chakra and the sixth chakra, and the Six of Pentacles. More things about balance. Corinne, how's the balance going in your life? Where do you need to bring balance a little more into your life? Where do you need to ask? Oh, maybe you need to ask for help. Corinne, we started with that whole story about the travel. Do you travel for work ever? Because this feels like, like they're throwing money at her. Like she's just got her hand open. And then we have the Seven of Cups as the current energy, which is not sure of which choice to take, which direction. Did work offer you something new? I know we were talking about that energy before, but like this feels to me like they're throwing money at you. Like, are they like trying to entice you into something? If not, that's like the immediate future. So I feel like something, some offer coming. Like the Six of Pentacles is normally like about the balance, but like Celia is very persistent about that's like the feeling of money being thrown at you. And then, the Seven of Cups was about sometimes we don't know which choice to make. And sometimes when you don't know which choice to make, don't make a choice. Yes, like we feel like something's coming and like whatever you decide is going to be really good for you. Try to be very, clear in your thinking about it. And just focus on what's going on today because, it could be just like a brief stepping stone to the next opportunity. Because like in that Seven of Swords, she's like definitely like, I feel like they're going to give you such a good opportunity. You're going to really have to think about it. It's going to really cause you to like think about whatever. Because we feel like their environment, they're seeing you very well. The do you know, Corinne, you got all 4 sixes. And 6 is, about the balance, about the prosperity. It is world, the Lover's card, which is about balance. It is a very divinely guided number. But like, so the hopes and fear is the Six of Cups, which is like energy of the past. Are you worried about if you take a promotion, they're going to overwork you? Because you know what? We feel like you've kind of stood up. If they offer you something, it's going to be like, we feel like a really good offer. Like enough, you're going to have to really think about it. And you have this one card over here that's orange, which is second chakra. Everything else is 5th and 6th. And you have this one 7th. And the outcome is the Lover. So Corinne, you technically got all 5 sixes. So 5 of a kind. So that's we feel like good things are coming. And then the underlying energy is the Ace of Cups, the Hermit, which is a leveling up, the Three of Pentacles, which is about a contract that you have coming in, and then the Two of Cups, which is, she gets, with the twos, it's about finding that balance, and, that ship is about to come in. So if the opportunity is really good, you can always negotiate, because you get the Ace of Wands as the total underlying energy. But I feel like a new adventure is coming towards you. Even if it's not physical travel, which I still feel like there's some kind of physical travel coming for you. But like, you got all the sixes. Like, that's like phenomenal. That doesn't happen very often. So it seems like all of this energy is very much in alignment. Over here is, first, second, third chakra. So we feel like that's a good balance. Follow your heart, because there's no heart chakra here. So it's about, listening to your heart, and take a risk, but be patient. Don't jump at an offer too soon. Know your worth. Know your worth. Value yourself. Open your heart. So that is your reading. Thank you, Corinne, for donating. We appreciate it. But we feel like definitely, that something is brewing with the situation. But I still feel like that's saying some travel. So if you're thinking about a travel thing, even if it's not like right now travel, do you have like a bucket list of places you would like to travel? Like having, because these are such, different scenes. So, and Alita, we will get you next. Yes, I was asking Dave. I was like, today I'm like, can we go camping? Because we go up to the dunes, which we're in the camper, so it's warm, but not the most ideal place. But I'm like, I need to go be with my feet in the sand, and that's like 4 hours away, 3 hours away. So I'm like, can we just? I need to go somewhere. So have you been meditating, Corinne? Oh, a message for me? Okay. Look, we're so curious. And we're going to get general for Alita. Okay with us. Oh, I know. You know what, Corinne? I have Saturday night. I have a mediumship event I'm doing that is for paid only. So thank you, Corinne. I have been working on that too. And actually, I have Alita is very good about sending me a donation through PayPal. Um, so thank you, Corinne. You touched my heart with that. Thank you. So and you get the cards. The first card out was the card of to be fair, which is makes me feel like you're trying to balance a lot because in this card she has thank you, Corinne, 4 arms. So I feel like Alita, you're trying to really balance a lot. You get the never ending story, which is try not to overthink things. And then you get the card of serendipity, which is for me when I'm in alignment, I find a lot of like synchronicities and things, and just know that you're. And well, the next card is blessed. So she's like, see the 4-leaf clover to see that you're, everything is truly gonna work out for you. We feel like you are trying to like juggle a lot because in that card she does have 4 arms, and then the card of peace. So we're gonna ask you, are you meditating? We do. Like I said, we are learning the Joe Dispenza stuff. He's got a lot of stuff on YouTube, which is about heart, mind coherence, and meditating. And like manifesting to like a super level. So like to like for your health, for like all the different aspects of your life. So we are actually doing it this weekend too. Me and Dave are doing his first course on like that part of it. So I've listened to a ton of Abraham. I'm like the biggest Abraham fan. We went and saw him last year. So Celia's making me put my glasses on because under this table, her heart is in a bubble. How's love going for you? Did somebody break your heart? And that's what I did. Like I meditate, like I'm even meditating currently more than ever. So well, you get the 9 of Pentacles, which is like about, and the Queen of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles is like single, independent, like but like we feel like how is your earth energy? Because those are like both earth cards, very stable financially. The 9 of Pentacles is like known as like the single, like stable person. And like, are you, like, because, what, are you a Taurus? Because here's the Hierophant too. Um, like, don't get caught up in your thoughts. Just choose like that happy high vibration and focus on the happy things and like, stay grounded. Um, and Corinne, did you have another question? But Alita, definitely, I feel like you're juggling a lot and just, if you're, are you working on opening your heart chakra? If you are, that normally causes like some dark night of the soul. So like meditating and finding your peace and having your self-love is like always Celia's guidance. I guess it's in my office. I don't have my Celia deck today, and Dave's not here to bring it to me. So, and God, I try different things like all the time with meditating and different stuff. Doing sound therapy, doing now, Dave and I with the Reiki, and we do water therapy. I love being out sun meditating. So, Miss Corinne, thank you for your donation again. Do you have another question? Oh, thank you, Corinne. And we are working on it. We've actually had a few, we started, we changed our website to do in-person readings. And since we've done that, we've had a few that way as well. So we are trying to expand it. We're trying to, yeah. And Celia's definitely said we're really going to push it. She's pushing me to get my cards the second. Corinne has been with me for a long time. And I kind of had something. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we greatly appreciate Corinne. She's and I was actually somebody that I encouraged to get a channel has got one and is using a software that I saw a thing for that I was actually asking her. I was going to ask her about, so because I would like this to be my steady income. So thank y'all for joining me tonight. Looks like it's just us girls. I always like those though. Just like my little coffee and cards I started with. I used to do a little morning thing every day. And now, Corinne, I have given up coffee. Now I'm just drinking chai tea. I've given up my coffee. Which I never in a million years would have thought I would have gave up my coffee. But here we are. So, if anybody else would like a message, I think we did no meat for 30 days, and then we've integrated it back in a little bit. But yeah, so you said 30 days no coffee, so I'm on like a week. So I'm okay. Dave has turned me on to this chai tea, so a chai tea latte, so it's pretty good. So that's become my beverage in the morning. Aw, thank you. It did. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you. Yay. Do you want another question? And Corinne and Alita both look up the Joe Dispenza stuff. Like, that's the only thing I changed. And clearly, look, something has changed energetically with me because something's changed. So I've definitely been getting more donations, and I've done a couple readings, like I said. So it definitely feels like things, like he does like the scientific things about like the meditating. He takes you into like that deep meditating place where you're like basically like just your consciousness is going in. Like, so I don't know, I'm just, the analytical part of my mind wants to try it, and I've actually been trying it and working on it, so on my own. So I'm really excited. We're doing this thing this weekend. So we'll let you know how it goes. And when we find something that works great for us, we're definitely always about sharing it and, giving tips of, what we learn, because, you know, yeah. And the granddaughter's still around, so we're getting some time with her. So we're doing that. And thank you, you as well. I will probably be back on Saturday. So we hope to see you both then. Thank you both for donating. I greatly appreciate you both. We send you light and love. Have a great weekend. Bye.